MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Dwight Gooden is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. He does effectively. He attacks the strike zone, and if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
So stepping in is Ryan Braun. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Oakland, the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
First pitch on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in them.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Batting second.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And it's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Vladimir Guerrero is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Jesus Luzardo, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And now here is Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. And he takes ball one. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully, he can find it soon.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Hard hit at third. Chapman's got it. And he's retired, 1 away.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
264 is average entering play, 25 homers, and 69 runs batted in. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Luzardo has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career. Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Laureano is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, Paul O'Neill. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Popped up. Olsen just to the right of the mound, and he makes the play to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still no score. Here's the first pitch to him.
The third baseman.
So take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Chapman is one of the very best corner infielders in the game today. Oftentimes first and third basemen are known for their offensive work, but he's truly a multi-dimensional talent. Really makes an impact on defense, and that makes him incredibly fun to watch every time he takes the field.
Yeah, watching him go about his business. first step quickness. His reaction time is unparalleled. Able to make all the plays, and he takes a ton of pride in his craft.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. Swing and a miss on a pitch inside that may have got him. It's 0-1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 9 homers, 27 driven in. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And another foul ball. Still 1-2. Bounce to first. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
That is it.
Digging in next, Will Myers. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And he fouls this one off.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. A's are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman,
Yankees,
Cecil Fielder.
The first baseman, Cecil Fielder.
Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And Vlad won't get there. This is a foul ball. Now here it comes. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Jose Canseco stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
To the plate now, Ricky Hendricks. Fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Canseco stands at second with 2 gone. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. In at the plate is Sean Murphy. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Into the box, Logan Davidson. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Alan Trammell.
The third baseman.
He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the
right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now to the plate, here is Jorge Posada. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And he'll get back in standing. From the belt, the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit in the air to right field. And Vlad will put this one away for route number 1.
The batter, number 2.
Now it'll be Derek Jeter grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. He'll go to second for 1, and it's by him into right field. And this will go down as an E5 as you can
Now
see the exasperation on his face.
Bernie Williams.
Now to the plate, Bernie Williams, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. Cue shot here out towards short. One there. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. At the plate now is Ryan Braun. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Ramon Laureano will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ballgame. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Pretty impressive. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed. Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle.
And hang on, he's out. Gunned down, trying to swipe a bag with 2 away, and that's going to put an end to the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging in is the outfielder, Paul O'Neill.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Chopper to short. And that's the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Cecil Fielder.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Cecil Fielder, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to take it is Guerrero. And that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Next to dig in, Jose Canseco. He doubled his last time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
The 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go as the third baseman, Matt Chapman. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. No runs, just one hit and one error on the Oakland line score. And he falls behind 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Next, it'll be Will Myers. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time out. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. A's are gone in order. Halfway home, still no score. Striding forward now is the DH, Ricky Henderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, Ricky.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the second
So bases are empty with one gone. And batting next to be Alfonso Soriano. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Full count now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Alan Trammell is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And there's ball 2 now. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. First offering.
The second baseman.
And it's fouled away. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And quickly, 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. And now in the box, Logan Davidson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Hit in the air to right field. O'Neill finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate here is Jorge Posada. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch could be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And this is going to find the gap for Posada. Should be extra bases. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
At the plate now, Derek Jeter. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. And a swing and a miss. As that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
3-2 full count. Now the payoff pitch home. A bouncer to the left side. Chapman brings it in, and that's out number 1.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Into the box now, Paul O'Neill. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second.
Looked like a four-seamer that just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mitt up in time to catch it. Really no excuse for that. That'll go as a pass ball, and deservedly so.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Posada at third. Williams is over at second with one down in the inning. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Here comes the 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Davidson calls for it. 2 gone.
Now back.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Cecil Fielder. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Comes set. The 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Second and third, 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Yanks strand a pair. So now into the box is Ryan Braun. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Ryan Braun is retired to start out the 7th. Ramon Laureano is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Looking to send him packing again. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as Vlad shows his wheels by swiping second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across. When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the payoff pitch.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the start.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. But it's offline. He scores. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Chapman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Again, another foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Just hung in there on that one. The next 0-2.
Ball 1.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
2 strikes.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Full count now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. Now,
leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, Jose.
And now the first pitch.
Ball that's outside.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ricky Henderson.
So here is Ricky Henderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And quickly there are 2 away. Stepping in next, Alfonso Soriano. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Flying toward right center. That gets down and the inning continues.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you have a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Ball 1 strike.
Fouled away.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Here now the 2-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
2 out with the man at first. Full count still. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A runner on first with 2 away. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So no runs here. Leading off. Goose Gossage has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th. Stepping in now, Sean Murphy, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Got him, and that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Next up for the A's, Jeremy Ironman. He flew out in his last debut, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Runner goes for second. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Myers leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Logan Davidson.
Next, it'll be Logan Davidson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit down the line at first, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself. Over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the A's 1 and the Yankees nothing. Striding in is Jorge Posada. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So back to the top of Derek Jeter, 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch. And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. So now to the plate, Bernie Williams, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, Dero. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
To the plate now, Paul O'Neill, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Runners off for second. Pitch misses the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
2 out here and a runner at second. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery to 2-2 now.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. The Yanks leave 1. They're down 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Ryan Braun. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Canseco comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Final line there for the
22.
Yankees starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting. Right fielder.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Behind 0-2 now. As a look, now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Chapman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Laureano at second with 2 down. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 1 left for Oakland, but they're on top 1-0. Trevor Rosenthal comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Stepping up is Cecil Fielder. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen it.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Out in front of it, strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 0-1, here's the pitch.
1-1.
This is in the air out to right. And Vlad will put this one away for route number 1.
Up next for the Yankees.
So next to hit is Ricky Henderson. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now
Yankees down to their final
baseman.
out. And batting next will be Alfonso Soriano. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. The line drives you can hear as they go by.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together. Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Up the middle. Throw on to first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The A's jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jesus Luzardo earned his 5th win of the year. Dwight Gooden racked up 15 strikeouts but still ends up taking the loss. Trevor Rosenthal wraps it up for the save, his 16th of the season. So that'll